Hey everybody, Gutter and Bird here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. The last of 5 Cult of Koontz episodes.
Yeah.
The Cult of Koontz.
Mentally fucking broken, dude. 5 Koontz movies in a row. I'll be so glad just to move the fuck on.
I hurt.
And as we said last week, this is the last monthly episode of Cult of Koontz. Don't worry, we will still do Ron movies, and it has nothing. There's nothing against Ron. It's just
take it away.
Yeah, it's not fair to us or Ron that we just keep getting more and more angry at his fucking movies.
At his work.
So yeah, we're just going to do Ron. We feel like doing Ron.
Right. Well, we want to watch repeated, footage over and over again.
Well, this one is 1980s.
This is original stuff.
The Modern Gunfighter.
Yes,
his second movie ever.
I didn't understand a lot what was going on.
Surprise,
but I enjoyed it though. I mean,
yeah.
it was like there wasn't there was no rehashed footage. You can't throw a 67-year-old Ron in there with young. How old?
I'm sure he could, and I'm sure he would. But anyway, it starts off with young ass fucking Ron walking through the cemetery to this music. Fucking credits on paper fucking show up. And then we get to learn Vernon's a fucking lawyer.
Welcome
again.
To the Baptist Church of Jesus Christ with Reverend Ronald Koontz.
And then we cut to dude cutting wood. Okay, Ron in a wig, because Ron had his own hair back then.
He did.
But he did have a wig on. Ron in a wig comes up and starts bitching at the dude about cutting down trees. Here.
Who gave you permission to cut these trees?
Man, I've been using this land for years.
The same things that don't make it yours.
I'm here to cut these trees, and I'm not leaving until the job is finished. Get out of here, I'll finish you too.
And I've got all the legal documents I need.
Here, less for you or your information. You better get out of here before I fill you full of lead.
Excuse me. If you get in my way, I'll use you as a mop to clean the courtroom floor. I graduate from law school next week.
Don't be a big man in court, but out here you naked.
With enthusiasm.
Yeah.
He had it. You know what I mean? Like back then, dude, he was, fuck you. He was all over the place.
But dude shoots the fuck out of him.
My only criticism of it is that he never swears. None of them ever swear. I mean, at one point, the mayor had said was going to say, got him by the balls, but he didn't say balls, he just cut it. And I was like, you could say balls, come on, man. There's not one shit, fuck, piece of shit, son of a bitch, not one.
But anyway.
I want to see Ron, when Ron goes on his epic rant, dude, all that's missing him is to be like, fuck you! Like one time.
Well, fuck you.
Well, eat a dick.
But anyway, dude plants a gun on Ron and then cuts him up with a chainsaw. It's like, what's the point of planting the gun?
Right, if you're just going to chop him up. It's like, wow, you
But whatever, that happened.
First off, a detective would be like, wait a minute. Okay, so he was unconscious with gun in hand. You went over and got...
He was dead because he shot him like 6 times with a pistol.
Right, and then chopped his body up? Was there a reason to mutilate the body, sir? And he reeled down... Maybe fucking sheriff who was just walking around, in his own car. He didn't even have a squad car. Maybe you should have investigated that.
So now we cut to the head of the gang, Calhoun, Lean, Kalima, Shakti Day. It doesn't fucking matter. Mustache fuck, right?
Yeah.
We cut to Mustache dude here talking to lawyer Vernon here.
This is a capital offense. You could get the death penalty. It's my influence that maybe you should go to someone that's been in the business a little longer.
I can't afford no Perry Mason. I'm just a poor old country boy, and it's either take you or a state-appointed attorney.
Mr. Culhane, I'll do what I can.
What do you think, Jasper? Have we got a case?
Well, I got some friends who specialize in legal paperwork. If I could get together with them, we could make the deceased's land legally yours. Then we might would have a case.
Mustache helmet head. Dude, like, they all had luscious beer guts.
And then we cut to part of the trial, I think. I'm not sure what the fuck this is here.
An excellent job of handling the case, especially swindling that poor sucker out of his land.
All of a day's work.
Well, you can do it again. We work together, we can control all the land in this area.
Which one was it?
It was just all kinds of this jimbo-jambled footage of, like, I can't even describe it right now. They saw it, we saw it, it's just over. It's
I know,
gone.
it's gone now. It's like, that's how, like, Ron Paul movies. Ron Koontz movies. Ron Paul movie just be him shouting like, "Hey, listen!" And they're like, "Shut up."
So anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, Ron Koontz movies will. That's how it is, man. You know, it hits you and you're like, oh, and then it's gone. You're like, what happened? What was that? Who was in it? What were their names?
So we cut to the only two black dudes to appear in Ron Koontz movies.
The only two black dudes to appear in North Carolina.
The one guy is a judge and wants the other guy to become mayor.
Right.
Louis, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I came by for a specific reason.
Oh, well, what's on your mind?
You know, Willoughby is a growing community, and it will receive its township shortly.
Like, that's a solid statement, man, but, like, how does it affect me?
I'm here to represent the citizens of the community. They want you to run for mayor.
Bruce, you know, like, I'm glad that I'm kind of highly thought of in the community and all, but, you know, like, with me being black and all, you know, like, you know, that might work as an adversity, you know, and I tell you, man, I just need time to think about it.
And he was telling me, he's like, oh, you should run, you know. And he's like, do you realize we're the only two black dudes in this state?
And then it cuts to this scene with, like, the senator and he's saying some shit.
Congressman Penninger, it's good to see you from Montana. How's everything out there? I'm sure that we can deal with this fella. We'll certainly take it into consideration and see if we can't get our side of the bill worked out.
And Ron comes in, and I thought he was a senator or something as well, but he's a fucking real estate guy. Something. But he comes in and all bitching about gun laws here.
Senator, you know as well as I do, if this bill is passed, it won't prevent the hardened criminal from getting illegal firearms. And where's this going to leave the common citizen with no means to protect his family? I mean, you tell me. You're wrong. I realize we have law enforcement, but the courts are turning these criminals loose. The capital punishment law is not even being enforced. That's why I stand firm behind my issue. And really, you're just wasting your time talking with me. I don't care to discuss it any further.
Oh, he went off. And you were like, wow, Ron had enthusiasm, dude. Fucking A.
But what's great is, he's by a wall.
We've discussed this issue time and time again. I'm not only siding with the other party, I'm in the wrong party.
He's not by a wall. He's sitting down. He's standing up.
Yeah.
Glasses on. Glasses off. That's just
Right? It's jumbled. You're like, wait a minute, is he in the room with him? But he's sitting behind paneling, and then he's not, and then he is, and then he's not. You know.
So we cut to a news broadcast with the news waitress.
Oh, it was just Ron turned the camera to the other side of the paneling where this lady was sitting. You know.
In her waitress uniform before her shift at the fucking pie hut.
The pie hut.
The apple pie and chicken dumpling hut.
Yeah, Earl's good.
So anyway, here's her reading the news.
Willoughby officially received its township today. Louis Hargrave was elected mayor of the newly formed town. Here are some scenes of the celebration parade. In other news, Dave Sloan, better known as the problem child of Washington, was relieved from his office for an outburst in conference. More information will be presented on the 11 o'clock report. Now to the weather.
Come on down to Earl's Diner and get yourself some cud.
Okay, so besides two black dudes in one Ron Koontz movie, we also see something else we very rarely ever see. Ron kissing a real-life woman.
Dude, and I was like, holy shit. I'm like, we were about to get the fucking sex scene we always hoped for.
It never came.
And Ron in his prime. You know what I mean?
Never came.
No, nothing. He pulled out his donger and had a fucking, broccoli rubber band around the top.
So blah blah fucking blah. Mustache fucking helmet head fucking dude shoots another Ron. So this is like Earth 3 Ron in this fucking movie.
There are a lot of Earth Rons in this.
Yeah.
I mean, one day he's just gonna be on top of the hill going, I am Ron Koontz. I am somebody's bitch.
And then we cut to a fucking fight and a fire.
And more fighting? More shooting or something?
No, just like ambulances, parade, fire.
It's just like, bow.
Mustache dude shoot Earth 3 Ron and then burn his house down?
I guess? It looked to me like multiple fires. Like this was happening to more than one person.
Mustache shoots another fucking guy.
Boy, you see that road, you better hit it before I fill you full of lead.
You don't scare me, you mark that down.
Who is that guy? I don't fucking know.
There was a lot of times we were like, who is that guy? I don't fucking know.
So blah blah fucking blah, the fucking sheriff, this roly-poly bastard right here, wants to quit, so he goes to the new mayor and they have this conversation.
Dude, he is basically the real life Wiggums. You know, he is seriously Chief Wiggums.
Louis, I've had enough. I'm quitting my job, man.
Just calm down and have a seat there, and we'll talk this thing over a little bit.
Every time I arrest one of Culhane's gang, the courts turn him loose. If I can't have the legal backing of the courts, man, I don't want the job.
At least Chief Wiggums had his own fucking car. He had a squad car, you know?
So, yeah, blah blah fucking blah, Ron in an airstrip to this music.
Yeah, dude, I love that music. It was fucking awesome. Everybody drove a really big car in this movie.
Oh,
and all the cars were huge. I mean, boats.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember whenever we were watching this movie and Ron checked into this hotel, here's this scene.
Could I help you?
Yes, I'm Dave Sloan. Are there any rooms available?
Yes, sir. How long do you plan to stay?
Indefinitely.
Mr. Sloan, let me give you some personal advice. If you value your life, you get out of town.
I appreciate your advice, but I'll take my chance.
You must like to live dangerously. Sign the register.
And we were like talking about it. I was like, I guarantee that it's never going to fucking
Come up again.
that him renting a
This
hotel
scene
room
will have nothing to do with
never
nothing,
did.
and it will never come up again, and it never did. Yeah, I was like, wow, well, you called that shit.
So anyway, Ron goes into this bar. Oh my god, this scene is fucking amazing.
Oh,
this scene makes it worth watching this fucking movie. Not the whole fucking thing.
No.
Just this scene.
This scene was
but
awesome.
this scene is fucking amazing. Like, I almost just want to fucking here.
Sir, you can have my seat. I was just leaving. The drink's pretty good, but the company's kind of questionable.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You know, it's nice of this gentleman to offer me a seat. It's a pity this wise guy had to take it. Sir, it's nice of you to offer me your seat.
Mark.
It's a pity this wise guy had to take it.
Look here, buddy. That's my friend. If you got any business with him, I think you should take it up with me.
sawed off, punk. If you ever pull a stunt like it on me again, I'm going to take this ball of tequila and I'm going to ram it down your throat. You don't believe me, do you?
Yeah, man.
Now, if anybody thinks I'm bluffing, just get in my way. I'm talking to you, Curly. It looks like we have some failure to communicate. You're blocking the door.
Boy, you had your fun. I'm going to take that bottle away from you. I'm going to shove it up your...
I just can't even. I can't, dude. It's just amazing.
He whooped fucking ass. You know? I mean, I love the jump punching. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
put, cut, cut. Like, you don't really see the punches land. It's just because it's like, cut. You know? And then the dude's on the floor, and he's like, I told you not to mess with me. I'm Ronald Koontz, bitch.
And yeah, the mayor and the fucking sheriff come in a restaurant, and he doesn't like it, so he says this.
Sheriff, guess what kind of town are you running? You let killers go free and arrest me for a simple thing like that.
Don't make me have to ask you twice.
Look, man, I mean, for your own safety, I guess you better listen to the sheriff. Let's get on out of here.
But then he's not in jail. He's
Yeah, I
So yeah, I'm just skipping ahead, right?
Ronald Koontz Ron picks up fucking titles in this movie like nothing. Like glasses of water, dude. They're like, oh, you're insurance man? Now you're detective.
Deputy sheriff. Now he's deputy. He is now deputy sheriff, right?
Yeah.
And the fucking guy confront him.
Okay, Sloan, out of your car. All right, Sloan, get your hands up. Hold up, higher.
Kick him in the balls.
Oh yeah. Well, they jump cut, kick him in the balls.
And then they jump cut, whoop his fucking ass.
Yeah. Cut.
And then they hang him. And then the sheriff fucking comes in and fucking shoots the fucking rope.
I think we skipped a lot.
No, not really.
Right.
I mean, yeah, we probably did, but no, there's still more.
There's still more.
Because now we cut to Ron talking to the mayor, or whoever he's talking to, I don't fucking remember, with 4 Band-Aids stuck on his face. Dude, that was fucking great.
I think he was talking to Mayor, but yeah. But
It was like, bleep, bleep,
one
bleep,
was just like kind of barely on, you know?
Yeah, fucking great.
Oh wow! So why didn't he take the time to do it, or was he rushing? You know, hurry up, put band on my head.
So blah blah fucking blah. Ron bitches to the sheriff about guns.
Sheriff, just what kind of justice is this? When a man's got a problem, he just takes out a gun and starts shooting. This is no more than a mockery to the laws that are here for our protection.
The land is not being enforced. You live under the circumstances of the time.
I've read books on the real West. I don't see how things back then could possibly be any worse than they are today.
Things have to be that way, but under the circumstances of the time, we have to rely on self-preservation. All right, now let's get started with your training program.
And now he's about to get his training from the fucking sheriff, but he does this. Quick draws at target. Blah 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 blah.
And you're like, I was like, wow, the beginning of Dead-Eye Koontz.
So, blah, blah, fucking
He
blah.
was like, where'd you learn to shoot like that? He was like, I do this all in my spare time. Like, you could have mentioned that before you started shooting, because you acted like you didn't know shit about guns.
So, blah, blah, fucking blah. A fight busts out outside of this store here.
Which way you going, man?
Hey, man, I didn't see you.
Hey, you bumped right into me.
Man, I didn't see
Bro, you ain't got any manners or
you.
something?
Man, I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
Well, you just better watch yourself next time.
Okay, man, I'm sorry.
No, we'll get him when he comes out, man.
Okay, let's wait on him.
I was like, dude just wouldn't let it fucking go. Dude's like, I'm sorry.
I know,
I'm sorry.
man. I mean, how fucking, like, I mean, seriously, did your mom hit you a lot when you were a child? You know, the guy apologized 70 times, then walked in, and then the guy's like, we'll wait for him outside. And I'm like, why? He fucking apologized 8 times. Get your goddamn ice cream, go home.
Then the fight happens.
Hey, man, I told you.
Hey,
Sorry about it.
You ran right into me coming out
I
of the
didn't
store.
see you, man. I was talking.
Hey, nobody pushes me.
Hey, was that one?
Nobody pushes me,
I
man.
don't-
You got
I'm no
that?
trouble, man.
Looks like I need to teach you
Get
some
him, man.
manners.
Get him. Hey, man, let's talk about this.
Okay, start talking.
Hey, man, I didn't mean to bump into you. I don't want no trouble, okay?
Hey, man, you pushed me.
Get him, man.
Hey, that was an accident.
Hey,
man.
man, don't let him
Hey,
talk
it was
his
an
way
accident.
out of
Nobody
it.
pushes
Get
me.
him.
Hey, I told you I didn't mean it. I don't
Get
want to
him.
fight. Talk your way out of it.
I took...
And then the fucking dude turns on fucking his friend and fucking karate kicks him and breaks his neck. Here's this scene.
Hey, I can mess you up, too.
I think you broke his neck. You're in a whole lot of trouble. He's the DA's son.
You're just as confused as I am. I don't know. Fuck. He was just like, hey, I don't know. He probably said something along the lines of, you shouldn't have hit him that hard. He was like, I'll take care of you too. And he went, bop, bop, bop. You know, it was like, and then another dude comes out of nowhere. And he's like, hey, you killed that man. You're going to go to jail or something. Like, wait a minute. All he did is punch him one time with his gun and fucking kicked him one time. The dude dropped. He's like, whoa. I'm like, that was the weakest human being on the planet just to take 2 hits and die.
So-
Whatever.
Blah, blah, fucking blah. Deputy Ron interviews that guy.
I understand that you surveyed the limit property. We need you as a witness to help clear up a land settlement. Look, Mr. Sloan, even if I wanted to help, I don't think I can. I face a short prison sentence, and I just don't see any way out. Go on. What happened was, I stepped in to help this guy who was getting his butt kicked by some dude who thought he knew karate. And in the process, I broke his neck. Oh, no. That sounds like an awful stiff penalty. I mean, after all, if what you say is true, this looks like a simple case of self-defense. You see, his father's a district attorney, and to him, his son does no wrong. That sounds very interesting. Go on. Yeah, to see, he carries a lot of legal weight, and I might be here for a long time. If you would be willing to go back and testify to us, we might be able to help. Okay, if you think that you can get me out of here, then I'm willing to cooperate with you any way I possibly can.
I'm like, wow, he's allowed to interrogate. There's no other cops? Is it just Jelly Bean
It doesn't
driving around his
fucking matter.
car, you know, buying cases of beer? But it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know.
So anyway, Vernon, being the bad lawyer guy, sets up an accident for Ron as he's driving down the road. Well, here's Vernon setting up that accident.
What I want you to do is arrange a little accident for this Dave Sloan character. I know you've been seeing him snooping around town. Now that he's made deputy, he's stirring up a lot of trouble for us.
It took him an hour to set up that accident, you know. First, the guy probably said yes, and he was like, well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but blah, 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 blah. You were like, come on, Vernon.
So anyway, we cut to Ron driving down the road, and this truck won't let him get back on his side of the fucking road. You know, and this goes on for fucking ever.
Oh, you know what went on forever, too, is them downshifting on fucking automatic cars.
But then anyway, Ron gets frustrated and says this.
Okay, boy, get that piece of junk out of my way! I'm meeting oncoming traffic! Okay, boy, it looks like we have some failure to communicate.
Now, the truck might have had a shift. I don't know. You were like, trying to explain to me, I think it's that shifty thing here, Bob.
The chemicals,
Chemicals.
man.
It's the chemicals.
So, anyway, moving
I don't
on.
know what the hell that means. You're like, is Chuck on chemicals? What's he doing?
So Ron busts into this bar to arrest everybody.
Everybody, even the bartender.
I mean, he's all like, "Y'all coming with me? I don't care if I'm gonna put you in the trunk here."
Everybody quieten down. You're all under arrest. We have a list of charges as long as my arm. I'll start with arson. I can go on and on. I'm just marching on out the door and out to the car, and I'll reach you right when you get there. And don't worry, we're going to have enough room if I have to put you in the trunk. Then we leave when we get ready. You'll leave right now, big boy, or the lead is going to fly. I thought you'd sit my way. Now let's just march on out the door.
He was even pointing that gun at some kid that was there. I don't know why there was a kid at the bar, but whatever.
It's North Carolina.
Ooh. Well, the rules are very lenient down there, apparently. Wish they were lenient up here.
So blah blah fucking blah. Vernon asks Ron to let the gang go. You know, threatens them and shit here.
Long, I just stopped by to warn you. Cole Haynes found out about the death of 3 of his men and about the other 6 arrests. Now, if you'd just be kind enough to let these men go, we might just let this thing slide for now.
Now look, Jasper, that's not for me to decide. These men are scheduled to stand trial next week, and will be the people's decision, whether or not they're to be set free. Not mine.
Now look, Sloan, ever since you come to town, you've been spouting off the mouth, swinging bottles around in local bars. Now ain't you tough? I'll tell you something, big boy. You better know how to use that gun, or Cole Haynes gonna shut that big mouth of yours once and for all.
And we thought there might have been a throwdown.
There was not.
Not. Well, you sound like Tommy was too.
Here comes
not.
So here comes the big showdown of this movie, right? Mustache is standing outside and calls out Ron. Here.
Okay, Sloan, come on out.
Ron didn't hit them. He did not.
So anyway, I guess Ron hears him, comes out of the building, and walks for like 10 blocks. And what's great is, like, every time it cuts, Ron's at a dead stop and then starts fucking walking.
And you're like, wait a minute. Like, and he was supposedly right outside. But
He's still fucking walking!
The dude was 6 miles away. It was like, come outside. And Ron heard that?
Yeah.
He has supersonic ears, bro.
So Ron finally gets there, and then pretty quickly fucking, well, this happens.
We're going to shoot each other in the head, or we're going to draw for it?
Hey, Cole Haynes, I'll lower my gun as you lower yours. Not before.
So long, Sloan.
Okay, there's a parade taking place, okay.
Well,
and
yes, that's where the footage is from whenever he filmed the parade, but they're all supposed to be
Right.
there watching
right,
this.
they're supposed to be gathering for this said showdown, right? You know, but it all looks like they're just facing the road waiting
Yeah.
for the parade to come by.
Yeah.
So Ron's on the steps and he shoots, I don't know how many times.
Once, I think.
I think he did shoot once. He was like right where the, and this guy's standing here, okay? Supposedly the crowd is behind him. So, what if you missed, Deadeye, and you
Yeah.
shoot some kid, you fucking idiot?
Well,
but anyway,
he doesn't. He takes out Mustache.
he does take out Mustache, and then gives this fucking speech. People
Yes.
still facing the road, though, not looking at him, and he's going, "We need to do something about this crime.
Well,
we need to do something."
Anyway,
Well, yeah.
let's let them actually hear this fucking speech
With
with,
all-
enthusiasm.
Yeah, with all
Here.
the William Shatnerness.
We want to stop such obscene violence as this. We've got to put these criminals in their place in a court of law. Now, I've got 6 of Cole Haynes' men locked up in jail, and we got enough evidence to get these men out of our way for good if we want to use our judicial system and make it work. Our decision, whether we want to fight these men in the court of law or turn them loose and fight them in the street. I hope we make the right.
It doesn't matter. We cut to the fucking news waitress here giving us more exposition about what happens here.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. The citizens of Willamette regained control of their land by a victory in court today. Judge Bruce Hasty and lawyer Jasper, along with other members of the Culhane gang, were found guilty of illegal practice and were found guilty in the first degree. Mayor Hargrave ruled this a victory for law and order.
Not looking forward to the 5 for 5 special tonight.
And then cuts to fucking Rod walking through the fucking airstrip again, gets in a plane, flies away, and it just fucking stops.
Yeah, they just cut.
Yeah, and
just like a lot of the scenes. You know, cut right to the next.
So, I mean, I'm glad we at least didn't have to watch recycle and recycle. And this one had its fucking moments.
Yeah, it did.
But I'm glad we
gotta take a break for ourselves and everything.
Yeah.
You already said it. But it doesn't matter. No love lost tonight.
I am just scared of how hard I'm going to recoil next week. I really don't know what we're going to do.
You think you're going to have withdrawals of not
Oh, fuck no. I'm just scared I'm going to recoil so hard we're going to end up watching like a Chris Seaver movie or something.
Oh, don't do that.
I don't know, it might fucking happen. Who fucking knows?
It might happen because you make it happen, dick meat. It's not my decision. I come down here and you're like, surprise!
Surprise! Teen ape!
Yeah, teen ape, yeah. Surprise! Here we go, you know.
So anyway, forget her bird.
Everybody probably thinks it's my idea. Had nothing to do with me. I get it, I'm just as shocked as you are.
This has been another one of the worst movies on YouTube. We'll see you next week for maybe a Chris Seaver movie, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not.
Oh yeah, are you now? You're saying you have those saying. So guess what? Filthy McNastiest.
Congressman Sloan, you know that we've been fighting this bill for weeks and months, and I think that it's about time that we rid ourselves of this filibuster and get on with the show. You realize, of course, that your political career is on the line, and you got people back home to ask for, and 2/3 of our people that we hear from are on our side. And we just thought we'd have a little meeting here and get together and see what we can come up with.
Filthy McNasty 3.
No.
Yeah,
no.
It's happening now.
It's not happening.
Maybe it's happening.
It's not happening.
It might not.
It's not happening. I know you. By the time it gets here, you'll be like, I'm not doing fuck Chris Seaver. I'm not in the mood for Chris Seaver.
I'm not in the mood for life, let alone fucking Chris Seaver movies.
Well, then I'll take you out right here, live on our show.
Well, then how would this show get out?
We'll figure it. Well, hey, like Jurassic Park, life finds a way. We'll do it too. We'll find a way. We'll edit it somehow.
All right.
Well, it'll look sloppy, but
I'm done.
It'll be
our
one
stuff
long
always
cut.
looks sloppy.
It'll be one long cut, and then you're dead.
Because our stuff is basically just first draft.
It is. It is. There is no second copy to this shit.
So anyway,
it's rough.
I'm out.
Boy. Don't want to hear it, Dave.
Look, how would you feel if things were in reverse? What if Mr. Lemon sold us the property and made no effort whatsoever in order to stand good? What would you think of him?
Dave, if you must go, you gotta be careful.
What the hell does that say? Fur flies away.
Yes.
Fur
flies away.
That's an R?
Yeah. The pen sucks.
Your writing.
Well, yeah,
sucks.
but the pen really does suck.
I don't know how the hell you read half your shit. It's just.
Mister, get your hands up. You're under arrest for smuggling illegal firearms.